electroplating in general on the last class. The syllabus of term 1 is yet to be published, but as the chapters already completed, that is the combustion and flame, number 2 that is synthetic fiber and plastic, and the continuing chapter that is chemical effects of electric current. So, from these 3 chapters there will be 2 chapters, and the assessment 1, that is material metal, it will be included on term 1. So, material metal and non-metal, it is compulsory, and next 2 chapters will be from that 3 chapters, the coal and petroleum, the chemical effects, and the synthetic fiber. Yes. So, I will again tell today from electroplating. Okay. So, write the definition of electroplating. What is electroplating? Electroplating. Number 1 is that it is one of the important applications of chemical effects of electric current. It is an important application of chemical effects of electric current. What is the definition? So, we can define electroplating in that manner: the process of depositing a layer of any desired metal over an article or over a material by the process electrolysis, comma, is called as electroplating. Write it down, the definition. Yes, I will discuss about the purification of metal. First do the complete this part, that is the given on your NCERT books, then I will continue that. Okay, so write it down. What is electroplating? It is an important application of chemical effects of electric current and the process of depositing a layer of any desired metal over an article over a material by the process of electrolysis is called as electroplating. Okay, I am dictating it. Continue your writing. Electrolysis, continue your writing. I am dictating. It is an important application of chemical effects of electric current. In the next paragraph, the process of depositing a layer of any desired metal over a material by the process electrolysis over a material by the process electrolysis is called as electroplating. Very good, Rajat. So I am again repeating the second paragraph. The process of depositing a layer of any desired metal over a material by the process of electrolysis, is called as electroplating. Now, this is the definition of electroplating. Now, if you gone through your text part, that is the 14.3, section 14.3 electroplating, which is continues from page number 178 to 179. There are some applications are given. Okay, these are the applications of electroplating. Now, in general, what are the purpose of electroplating? Number one, that is, first of all, to restrict the metal from corrosion. Okay. Next one is that the durability or the strength of the outer surface is increases sometime, and number three is that we can make any article more shinier, so that it becomes more attractive, or it's the value of this product is increases. And another one is that making of artificial jewelries, that is the gold plated jewelries, and nowadays the oxidized jewelry, these are also electroplated. Okay, so there is a coating of the metal is given, and the coating is taken as a part of that metal. It is not different from that. So next point, our next discussion is that what is the applications of electroplating in different fields. Yes, electrotyping is also there. So next is that application of electroplating. Application of electroplating. Okay, so number one, we will write in the as points. Number one is that first point, make the objects shiny. Number two, restricts from corrosion. Number three, make the object more durable. Number four, production of artificial, silver or gold plated jewelries. Make the object shiny, prevent corrosion, and another one is that prevent from scratching. Now here in the shiny, to make the metal shiny, here a layer of generally chromium is given, because it is not so much expensive. But if a layer of chromium over the articles, that is iron articles, is given, then it is the also restricts from corrosion, and it becomes more durable. Okay, and it's some shiny also. So, and another one is the production of artificial or gold plated jewelry. This is also an application. Prevent from scratching. As the metals are more stronger, so the layer of that metal, the coating of that metal is preventing it from scratching. So these are also applications of electroplating. Completed? Write it down. Okay, so these are the applications. Now if you follow the page number 178 and 179, you can see in one page number 179 you can see the car parts, the motorcycle, the wheel. Okay, yes, for decoration also there is the decoration purpose. Already Onnoy had given the point, that is electro typing. Okay, it is maybe used to make the decoration purpose, and also for the just to make some letters or etc., some words etc., by the process of electrotyping. Now you can see that some the mementos etc., and the sets of distributing the for the guest which we use, and also the cycle handle. These are all examples of electroplating. Now one part in your book is given in page, follow that, in page number 179, the left column, the chromium has a shiny appearance, it does not corrode, it restricts scratches. However, chromium is expensive and it may not be economical to make the whole object out of chromium, so the object is made from a cheaper metal and only coating of chromium over it is deposited. Jewelry makers electroplate silver on gold. So the questions from there is that why chromium is used for making or for the purpose of electroplating of any articles, that is the iron articles. So the points is here, because it restricts from corrosion. These points are restricts from corrosion, it makes shinier, more durable, and also prevents from scratching. So if such type of explanation question is there, then you will answer from it. And another one is the artificial jewelries, that is the gold or silver plated jewelries. These are also discussed on the next part. So these are also explanation type questions which is there. Clear? Now another one is that why a layer of tin is given on any iron article. It is discussed on the next paragraph, that tin cans used for storing foods. Okay, these are electroplating tin on iron. So why tin is used? Because tin is as itself, it is non so much reactive towards the iron. So as it is less reactive than iron, so that it can make a layer, so that the another one metal, that is the iron, becomes more durable, and also it's the restriction towards the environment, that is for the corrosion purpose, also increases. It is also the advantage of getting a layer of tin over an iron articles, which is discussed on that paragraph. Iron bridges and automobiles to provide strength. There is the coating of zinc is given over the iron article which we use in the bridges. You can see that the bars used or the still used here, it is comes with a layer of zinc over it. So this is also the applications of that. Yes, this is called the galvanization, a process of depositing a layer of zinc over an iron article to prevent from corrosion or atmospheric condition, and also the durability is increases because it does not rust at the time when it is coming with a layer of zinc by galvanizing, then it is called as galvanization. Okay, so and the last point is there, in the electroplating factories the disposal used conducting solution. Okay, now the conducting solutions, what are the conducting solutions? Can you tell me what are the conducting solutions? What we have used on the compartment? In case of purification of metal, we have used the, suppose that it is for copper, we have used the copper sulfate solution. Sometimes it is the conductivity also increases by using some acids. So as these acids or the heavy metal ion, sometimes as an impurity, there may be the heavy metal ion, that is the lead, which is very poisonous. So these type of metal ion when present, and when we purify the metal or it is extracting from the industries, then the heavy metals when going to the as it is mixing with the river water, or at least ultimately to the sea water, so it is a threatening, life threatening for the aquatic life. So here there is the proper technique should be used to prevent the passage from the slag to the, or the industrial pollutants to the river water. Okay, so there it is also one point which should be remember, that the extraction which is coming out from the industry should be purified before it mixing with the aquatic life, because it is at the same time it will destroy the food chain and also making a large loss in case of for the aquatic animal. It is discussed on that paragraph. Okay, so yes, cadmium is very harmful. Cadmium, lead, these are heavy metals, these are harmful. Lead is always it is there in the ore and also in the different form. Okay, so this is about the chapter. The theoretical part of this chapter is completed now. Now there was an yes, it is coming out. Yes, cadmium, lead, these are present on the factory waste. Okay, so the factory waste should be treated. How they should be treated? Here should be the proper treatment, and also there should be sometimes it is the some bases are used so that it can be converted to some salts. Okay, and as the you can see that in the thermal power plant there is the Cottrell precipitator, that is it is used in the chimneys so that the heavy metals or the harmful the gases can, or the element can be deposited. So by using a high voltage difference, so as they are polar in nature. So here also in case of the industrial slag there are also the process is there, but in actual field it is found that if it is not maintained properly, and the authority which is for the observatory purpose of that, they their work will not be up to the satisfied level. For this reason we can see nowadays the pollutions are increasing day by day, and you can see that in your outside of your school the chimneys, they are producing a lots of the smoke which is very harmful. Okay, but it is very close to the city. Here also the lack of observation is there. Okay, so yes, they must be neutralized if it is the acid. Sometime maximum time it is the solution of acid, but the heavy metal ion, that is the lead, the cadmium, these should be converted to their salt so that they get deposited. They will not be solvated. If they solvated, then the aquatic animals will be easily harmed, but if they deposit, then there is a large compartment used. If they deposit, then they will be settled at that place. It will not be mixed up. So there, suppose lead sulfate is there. Lead sulfate is deposited because it is a very heavy metal sulfate. Cadmium carbonate. Cadmium carbonate, as it is carbonate, it will be deposited. So it should be converted to that that compound. So this is that. Now one point is that, yes, electrostatic precipitation. It is another name is the Cottrell precipitator by the scientist. Now is that, what is electro refining? Now just look at the picture from 178 page number, the copper plate. Okay, a simple circuit showing electroplating. Now here the same kind of process will be maintained. Here the solution will contain copper sulfate plus a mixture of H2SO4. This is the impure metal. This is the impure metal, and this is a thin sheet of pure metal. This is the impure metal, and this is a, now from there it is a bar of the impure metal. From that metal the cations will solvate in the solution, and then it will be going towards the cathode. So here it will works as an anode. So the impure metal will be taken as an anode, and a thin sheet of pure metal will be taken as a cathode, because we know that in anode the oxidation occurs. In anode the oxidation occurs, and the cathode the reduction occurs. So when the metal ion will be deposited on the thin sheet, it will be reduced, and here it will be oxidized, but the impure part, it will remain on the solution. So this is the process of electro refining, and it is used for the copper or such type of metal extraction. Understood? Yes, this is the another process. Okay, so that's all about the chapter. Now you continue your study regarding the chapter and complete all the chapters already done and also continuing. Okay, and the next day, if you having any confusion, you will tell me about this, and if not, then I will start the exercise of that chapter. Now you can write down the definition of electroplating, electro refining. So you will write that it is the process of purification of the metal from an impure metal by the process of electrolysis. This will be the definition of electro refining, but here it is not mentioned. If you are interested, you may write it down. Okay, so next day we will start next to that. Okay.